Hello there, and as this might be the first video I post to YouTube as well, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Ben. I'm a psychotherapist for nearly 6 years now, and I just thought I might do some bits on social media and now on YouTube, just to maybe share what I've learnt so far and make this an interactive forum. So where I'm hoping it might help people in some sense, and feel free to contribute, comment, agree, disagree, so yeah, I might just put the odd video up about what I've learnt. I guess, I don't know, it's been an unusual journey really. I do seem to speak a bit of my own language as well, which is kind of strange really. Just this video, I'm just going to speak a little bit about gatekeepers. Straight away, what the hell is that? I did notice, I guess about a year and a half ago, that 90% of everyone I've ever spoken to, no matter what the presenting issue is, has come in to see me shortly after the breakdown of a relationship they've been in. I don't think that is a coincidence. I think basically something happens coming out of that relationship that has us to understand not only the pain of what they've come out of, but the pain of the life before going into the relationship at the same time. I think the word is hyper normalization, where, to the outside observer, one's way of living might seem absurd, okay, but to you living it, it's just life, right? Until you get, let's say, an angle on another reality in the relationship you've been in. I suppose also feeling lovable, and accepted, compared to now unaccepted at the same time. And this is where all of a sudden your old coping mechanisms don't work the same way. And that's why I often see people. It's because also we can't keep telling ourselves the same story, because it just don't work the same way anymore, you see. So yeah, that's what happens. So basically we get through a very difficult reality. I guess we end up sort of making sense of it, because I'm this way or I'm that way or the world is that way. Then we get into a relationship, hang on a minute, no, because it can't be. So, we come out of it, and I think this is why basically we can't get that person out of our own heads typically for a long time. I don't think we can really. I speak to people, honestly, it could be a year, 2 years down the line, it's that person is still a prominent figure in their heads, The reason I go back to gatekeepers is because they've become the imagery of how they understand themselves really, and other relationships, past, present, and I guess future, That's what it is. So normally if you can't get the person out of your own head, it might be that you're still in love with them. Is it technically still applicable to get them back? That is up to you, it is subjective. But really it's not just about them specifically. It means sometimes really it might be because I want that story back, They're the symbol of a story that I miss. I realised being with that person, despite all the ills of that relationship, was a story. I want those feelings back, and if it's not with that person, maybe with someone else. They might tell you also, actually, I've not had a story for a long time before meeting that person in the first place. So really, we do a lot to try and get rid of, I guess, things that bug us, and maybe an ex, shall we say. But I think there's a reason I guess the deeper part of your own unconscious keeps projecting him or her, because it's not just trying to torment you. I think it's to guide you and teach you about something essential really. I'm hoping that made enough sense, but basically that I guess that's a commentary on what I've noticed in the therapy work so far, and in relationships in particular. Yeah, thanks.